In today's video, we're taking a look at how to install the Intex wall mounted surface skimmer, easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do everything that we use on the video. We're going to leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and went to use your pool. You almost set your foot on it and noticed that it seems that all the leaves and creatures of the community had a party on your pool and you weren't even invited. So you placed your body on reverse, took out the pinky toe out the pool, got your Rambo headband and said, "This ends today. Don't worry. Here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back." A plane ride away, then a cargo truck, a few miles hike, but a back is a back. And these are the things that you get in the box. The first thing that we get is the floating cover and cover rim. And like the name implies, this is what's going to float on the surface of the water, creating a black hole entry point for the creatures to the party you organize, and basically auto leveling and not mattering how tired were the workers when they level the pool, meaning you and I. Next, we have the basket and basket handle. The handle is removable, and this is in case you want to place a mesh liner as a second round of defense. Next, we have the skimmer body. If you notice at the top, we have the screw. That is what's going to tighten down the hook that connects to your pool outer wall. And if you notice at the bottom, we have the tube where the skimmer hose is going to be connected. And at the bottom, we have the silicone rubber gasket. And if we take all these parts together and assemble them, we'll have the skimmer. So just like a transformer, we first place the skimmer, then our basket, and lastly, our floating cover and cover rim. And now you done it. You've done 1/3 of the work, and you can take yourself a break with a nice ice cold bubbly liquid gold bottle of sparkling water. Next, we're gonna see the parts that are gonna let us hook up our skimmer to our pool wall. If you have a metal frame pool, this is the frame hook that you will need. As you can see, it is adjustable to no matter the size of the frame of your pool. It has 2 tightening screws that would give your pool the depth grip it needs. But let's say you have a soft wall pool without a frame, usually inflatable side walls, then in that case we have the first part, which is the arm. As you can see, it has a U shape which would help to grab to the pool body. And next we have the arm, and the combination of these two when connected have a push tab mechanism that when pressed down you can adjust to a bigger size or a smaller size pool wall, making the installation a lot easier no matter the pool wall size that you have. And lastly, in this set of parts we have the depth adjuster. This is what's going to connect your skimmer body to either of the hooks that you choose to use depending on your pool type. We'll see later on how this works. So no matter which of the hooks you choose, the installation technique will be the same. We have the depth adjuster at the bottom and our hook assembly at the top. If using for a metal hard frame pool, then you would only place the frame hook at the top. If using a soft style pool, then just like before, we have the depth adjuster at the bottom and then our hook and arm already one piece at the top. And once assembled, we can go ahead and bring it to our skimmer. As you can see, our depth adjuster, by loosening or tightening the screw on our skimmer body, we can adjust the depth that we want our skimmer under the surface of the pool water. This is going to let our floating cover and cover rim float, basically auto leveling to our pool. And don't forget the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. And now you done it again. You done 2/3 of the installation, giving you the prize of taking another break, and hopefully this party will start by the end of the year. Our next part on the list is the skimmer hose. It's about 30 inches with a 1.5 inch diameter, and what we're basically going to do is take one of the sides of the hose and connect it to our skimmer body, and we want to make sure that it is seated all the way in. And now that we're one step closer to victory, we can check out the other parts. Next, we have the optional flow reduction adapter, which is installed if we have more than one inlet. And next, we have the hose adapter B, and this is where the other side of your hose will be connected. And lastly, we have barbecue paper. I mean the owner's manual and installation guide. And now we're ready to feel the heat, because you know, as a DIY person, on installation day we're going to have a record-breaking heat, not even one cloud in the sky, or it's going to be raining. In this scenario, you can guess which one is happening, but you got this, grasshopper. We believe in you. And because the last thing you want on a clear sunny day is to die, we want to go ahead and turn off our pool pump. And now that we're in our final installation phase, you want to make sure that you have all the important things down pat. And the first one is you want to make sure that you do have a pool. If you're watching this for the comedic purpose, we salute you. Second, if your pool has 2 inlets, you want to choose which of the 2 you're going to place the skimmer at. In this case, we're going to choose the one farthest from the outlet. In this case, the one to the far left. And the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and remove our threaded strainer connector from the outlet that we chose. Depending on your particular strainer, it could be that it does have a screw. You might have to remove the screw first before trying to unscrew the cover. Always remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Once removed, we can go ahead and place our hose adapter B by screwing it on. And remember, once you feel it tight, that's good enough. Everything being plastic, you don't want to go from a small job to a big job. And now we're ready for the insertion part. I mean, we're ready to place the hose on our hose adapter. And remember, you want to make sure that it's seated all the way in. So getting a quick dip in the pool and verifying that it is, it's always a good idea. And now you learned how babies are made. I mean, we're ready for the next part. We're going to take our skimmer housing and attach it to the pool wall. So no matter if you use the hard frame or soft frame hook, the technique will be the same. If using the soft hook, then you would press the tab until it adjusts to your particular pool wall. If using the hard frame hook, then you would tighten the 2 screws until you notice the hook is securely connected. And now we get to the part of the video where we adjust the depth. And according to the owner's manual, we want to set the skimmer below the surface of the water by a minimum of 1 inch to 5 inches. And this would all depend on the power of your pump. If you want to check out our video on how we upgraded from the pool's original pump to an Intex 2500, we'll leave links on the description. In this particular case, we're going to adjust it to 1 inch from the water surface. This is going to let the floating cover and rim float and auto level to our particular pool. And a pro tip, when placing the hooks and adjusting for depth, you always want to try to get the most level as possible. This is going to make the suction a lot better and not have leaps or creatures get stuck on the outer rim. And now comes the optional step. Either because you only have 1 inlet or your pool's pump doesn't have enough suction power for the skimmer to work at its full glory. And just like before, we're going to remove the threaded strainer. If it has a screw, we want to go ahead and remove that. Always remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And then depending on your particular strainer connector, if it already has an indentation on the middle, you can place it right over it. But if yours is just a hole, we notice that the easiest way to center it is by having the pump on, and then with the suction, you'll notice it would try to find center. You just have to give it a little nudge, side to side action, and not your body. Once placed in the middle, we can thread back the strainer cover. And now you've done it, grasshopper. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You can turn on the pool pump and you can see your hard work in action. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.